Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. Three Bold Takes. I'm Freddie, and I'm joined by Quinn and Chase here. As you can see, we're doing more college football picks week 6 this time. We have about 6 games that we're going to pick. Real quick, our updated records so far through week 5. Coming in the rear here, we have Quinn at 10 and 11. Not ideal. Then you got me coming in right in the middle here at 12 and 9, which is not ideal. But Chase, look at him, 15 and 6 on the year. We wanted to update you guys on how we're doing because we are getting flamed in the comment section. So hopefully we can turn this around and make you guys look bad. All right, so now we have another 11 o'clock game. 2-loss LSU, ranked 23rd in the country, is traveling to Missouri, who is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen, with a win at home over Kansas State. That was a huge upset. Missouri's ranked 21st in the country. LSU is a 6.5-point favorite on the road and a 70% chance to win the game, according to ESPN. Chase, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so if you watch our overreaction vids, Austin actually got off mentioning that, or actually, I don't know if it was on record that he said this, but maybe when we were getting off, he was mentioning that LSU, we need to watch this Missouri game. Well, here it is. It's right here on our schedule. Missouri has had a sneaky season so far. Brady Cook is playing very well. I think he just broke an SEC record. I can't remember what it was for. Maybe
most pass attempts without an interception.
There it is. Yeah, most pass attempts without an interception. So that just kind of shows how well they're playing over there. Drinkwitz is actually, I can't believe he hasn't been removed as Missouri head coach. He hasn't really done too much. But this year he's really showing out so far. Again, 5 wins to start the year. Beat Kansas State, who we didn't think was going to happen. But all those 5 wins are kind of lackluster wins. Kansas State's not the same team from a year ago. Let's just throw that out there. They beat them by 3. They beat Memphis by 7. Beat Vandy by 17. It's Vandy. But they also only beat MTSU. Tip your caps to them, guys, by 4. That's kind of interesting for Missouri. And then LSU looking on the opposite side of the ball. They just lost to Ole Miss in a stunner this past weekend. Lost by 6 points to them on a last 30 seconds touchdown drive from the Rebels. And so now LSU going to Missouri, you've got to get your swag back up. You got to build back up on what you're doing. I'm going to take LSU in this game mainly because you got to have this bounce back win. You can't turn 1 loss into 2 against Missouri. I like Jaden Daniels and what he can do, and I think they have a better all-around talented team against Missouri. So I'm going to take the Tigers over the Tigers in this one. So I got LSU.
Yeah, it's nice. Missouri's 5-0, and they'll be a good 7-8 win football team. In this game, I don't see them really turning the ball over. I think that streak continues. I don't think LSU's got the DBs to force picks or put him in a bad situation, get a good read off, and get an interception. But I do think they're going to score with ease on Missouri. I don't think Missouri's been really tested by an offense like what LSU is going to be bringing to this game. They're going to be coming in wounded animal mode. You just lost the second game of the year to Ole Miss. And I think it's important to note, yeah, they're a 2-loss team and Missouri's undefeated. I still think their 2 wins stack up better than any combination of 2 wins for Missouri. Their wins over Mississippi State and Arkansas, especially with how they drummed Mississippi State, stack up better than any 2 combinations you can make of Missouri's wins this season. So I think LSU wins comfortably. I think Missouri will give them a fight in the first half. But I like LSU to, when I say win comfortably, I don't think they're going to blow them out. But I do think they cover. And by the end of the game, you're like, okay, yeah, LSU kind of was in charge and Missouri was just hanging around.
Yeah, in this game, I can promise you one thing: a Tiger will win. Chase, you kind of stole my thunder there. So I can't get this game wrong because the Tigers going to win. No, for real. I like the storyline behind Missouri this year. They're finally ranked 21st. Last time I believe the last time they may have started 5-0 was when they made the SEC championship game in 2013. I think it was 13 because they played Auburn. Yeah. So very interesting here for Missouri. And like you guys said, LSU is coming in as a wounded animal. There's still a chance for them to make the SEC championship game with only one SEC loss. I think once you lose another SEC game, then you may see the wheels start falling off from LSU. But until then, I still think that they're going to come in and do what they need to do to win this game. I would not at all be surprised though if Missouri covered the 6.5. So I'm going to take LSU to win the game, but I'm going to take Missouri and the points at home. Missouri does not have a huge home field advantage, but for an LSU game that they have, I believe, never played or maybe once, they may get up for this game. And I'm excited to see that crowd at 11 o'clock game because that's what it was for Kansas State, and the crowd was crazy there. So I'm excited to watch this game this coming Saturday. But yeah, I have LSU, but Missouri with the points. Thanks so much for watching. It's been 3 bold takes. This has been our Week 6 predictions. We've done a plethora of these so far this week. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. We've got a lot of comments recently, and we're loving all the ones that's been coming our way. You guys have been showing some great love and hate, but we're here for it. So for the guys over at 3 Bold Takes, I'm joined by Quinn, Chase, I'm Freddie, and we're out. We'll see you next week.